everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is like literally the only chance I can record this video. First of all, let's get over the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a good time making it. It was a lot of fun. But I want to make a point for the best eco box car that you can buy. Best eco box, and that is the Hyundai i20 1.4 fluid. An absolute gem of a car. Absolute gem of a car. I think it's one of the best eco boxes you can buy and one of the most reliable. We have that car now, and no joke, we have it for about 10 years, and I can talk from its reliability. I can talk from the way that car drives. I can talk about its practicality. I can talk about its maintenance cost. I can talk about it because I didn't just do a review. I literally lived with the car for 10 years. So you can imagine just exactly how much time, how much effort, how much money I put into that car. And just, I can give you a real honest opinion about how good that car is. So my wife has it now for about 9 years. Going on 10 years, easy. We got it, and like 2 years afterwards it was out of motor plan and out of maintenance plan and out of everything. So I've maintained that car for the past 9 years now, 8 years, maybe 7 years. That's how long I've maintained that car now. And honestly, the only thing that really went wrong with it, and I can tell you that straight, and I've been recording those things, it's the boot button. Where the boot button go, we had the window switch go, which I literally just cleaned up and then it was fixed again. I literally put some Q20 in there, fixed it up nice and good, and it worked perfectly again. Motor wise, running like a top. Coolant and stuff wise, running like a top. You cannot, I've dealt with a lot of cars, okay, and the reliability of that car, it's been absolutely bulletproof. Absolutely bulletproof. I would not, and this happens a lot. People will ask me, listen, hey Yusuf, what do you think is the best car for someone to buy on maybe like a budget? And then I will say, I honestly think the 1.4 Hyundai i20, best for reliability, best for maintenance cost and running cost. It's super cheap. Insurance is cheap. It's an older car. It's a 2012. Maintenance cost is low. It's not heavy on fuel. It uses about 6 on average, between 6, 7 and 8 liters per 100 kilometers. If you're driving on the long road, you can get it down to like 5.4 if you really want to try. It's peppy. It's got a 74 kilowatt engine. That's a 1.4 Kappa engine. Or is it Gamma engine? It's a Gamma engine. It's one of the two. I think the Picanto had the Kappa in and the i20 has the Gamma engine in. And 1.4, 74 kilowatt, 130 newton meters. Very well powered. It doesn't feel underpowered at all. Goes up hills perfectly fine. I go up Bookap. I went up Signal Hill. I go to Table Mountain. I go everywhere. Uphill, powered traffic, long distance. I've never felt like that car has a little power. Those cars that sit so comfortably at like 100 plus. Very nice. So it's like an eco box daily, but you can take the highway no problem. It's very nippy. When you really get on it, it's extremely nippy car. It's very practical. The seats are comfortable. It's not leather. It's not faux leather. It's just material that is actually very nice to maintain. If it gets dirty, just a nice moist cloth, you wipe it. The interior is getting aged now. When I say the door panels are plastic, the dashboard is plastic, but it's hard wearing plastic, where if it gets a scratch, you can literally just take a little bit of sandpaper and scuff out the scratch. The door panels material, that I can see going, I think I've seen it in another car where the material starts to peel away from the door panel. I mean, a little bit of spray glue and you sort it there. And then your pedals are feeling good. The gearbox now is starting to feel a bit loose, but it's not the gearbox. I think it's a gear lever itself. It's bushing that is starting to like wear down. And then you have this leather around the gear lever that wore down a long time ago. That is not real leather. That is some sort of fake leather that's just really not up to the task. But I'm sure someone can just recover that with some other leather and then make it work again. The boot is very practical. I can shove a pram in there. I can shove 2-3 cooler boxes in there if I have to. I don't know the liters exactly. Back seats are very big. I can put 2 car seats in the back, especially for the kids. 2 car seats. I loaded long things in there already, just through the back window and then through the back gate and then down. Very practical. Okay, a lot of times I go to that car when I need a good car, and in my opinion, I think it's one of the best eco boxes. You can get them now for around 110 or 120,000 in good condition, right? You're gonna get bad ones for like 60, 70, 80. You get the pre-facelift ones, which are quite nice, but they are a little bit old, and they're going for 100 and odd thousand now, and they're holding their value very nicely. When my wife bought it, it was 120 odd thousand. You can sell them today for 120,000 rand if you kept your hand on them. Her one is still very good condition. We just recently had it sprayed because the major problem with that car was the white paint peeling. So Hyundai has a problem where the white paints on their cars, and I've seen it on other color cars too, but mostly white. And yeah, they don't want to acknowledge that fault or factory defect. That's clearly a factory defect, and they don't want to acknowledge it, and they don't want to take it back as a recall. I think there was some sort of class action lawsuit. I don't think anything came from it. So if you buy an older white Hyundai and it's not peeling its paint, you might deal with that in the future unless someone has sprayed it over. If someone has sprayed it over, then you shouldn't have that problem. But other than that, very decent car. Brakes are cheap. I mean, the rear brake pads are like 200 odd rand. Front pads were like 450. I don't know how much the disc car. We haven't yet replaced the disc, but I should. I think it feels a bit warpy right now, and I think I should replace that. We've replaced the front shocks. We've replaced the rear shocks. I haven't touched the CV joints, haven't touched the coolant. There's still the original coolant in there as far as I know. I did not flush the coolant. Now I only flush coolant when it starts changing color. That coolant is still clear like water from a water bucket. It's still very clear, so I don't touch coolant. When there's no problem, I don't mess with the coolant system. The water pump should be fine. Everything is fine. It cools itself nicely, and yeah, that's about it. So this is my argument for one of, I think, the best eco boxes you can buy, because new cars right now are extremely ridiculous. Apparently the cheapest car you can buy now is one of those Renault Quids or Suzuki Expressos or something like that. And I mean, apples to apples here. Okay, you're getting a 3-cylinder car that is just bare minimum, bare bones. And why would you buy those things? I understand people are kind of forced, and they're like, oh, you know, but it's a new car and I get warranty and everything. Yeah, but you're getting a crap car, man. You know what I mean? It's like they sell you with all this warranty and new car and maintenance plan, and I think there was even a deal where they gave you 3 years or 1 year insurance for free. I mean, no, okay? There are better cars out there. If you really want to buy you something and you really want something to knock about, do your homework on the car you want, or do your homework on the car you want to first initially get. Then tell yourself, okay, this is what this car is going to give me, right? What is on the second-hand market? What can those cars give me? Affordability, price of the car, and all that. And you never know, you might find something in the second-hand market that might be a much better car, much suited car to you and your needs than a brand new nugget of a shitbox that you get from Suzuki, Toyota, whatever. And I'm not naming names to shame names here. I'm naming names because they are taking people for rides. The new Picanto base model, my goodness, 1.2 is 260,000 rand. I just can't justify that. I cannot justify that. So yeah, anyways guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe down below. Please understand that, yeah, that is my thoughts and prayers and whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next video.